let's see, item 5 and 5E, that is the pupil non-discrimination self-evaluation report.
Last month, I had shared with you that we would be working on this self-evaluation report and that we were welcoming input from the community if there was anyone who was interested in serving on the committee and working with us. And Mr. Hagan also, when I did speak with him after the board meeting, we reiterated that. Unfortunately, I didn't hear from any community members. Nonetheless, we went ahead with the work of this committee, and actually on September 30th, I believe, we met at CISA 4 and went through a lot of the data that we had and information to get the report completed. This does have to go to DPI on November 18th. However, we're not ready for approval at this point because we still wish to receive feedback on what we have put together. So then this self-evaluation report will be on our district website. We will have a direct link to a mailbox for people to leave any comments, concerns, questions at all about the report. We will modify the report, make changes to it based on input that we receive from community, students, teachers, board members. It'll be on our website until November 11th, and then at that time we will reconvene the individuals who first worked on the report, make modifications to it, and have it ready for the November 21st board meeting for your approval. We will mail it off to DPI prior to that so that they get it on the 18th with the notice that it will be formally approved, hopefully on the 21st. So I just wanted you to be aware that the report has been completed at this point in time, but we do want feedback from all the constituents in our community who are interested in taking a look at it and reading through the conclusions that we reached.
Ms. Zardi, I was wondering, is this more for the benefit of our community so they can see it, respond to it, give input, then goes to DPI? Do they do anything actively to look at this and then have us follow up on?
Yeah, they will go through the report, they'll check our recommendations, and then they will check back with us on whether or not we have followed through on taking care of the recommendations that we deemed important. It is what they call it, a self-evaluation, so no one's coming in and saying, oh, you're doing this or you're not doing that. We take a close look at the information that we have, the data from different things, and then make our own decisions about what we could do for improvement. And when you look at the recommendations, you'll see that there are things that we need to do. For instance, all of our athletic materials, we don't have our non-discrimination statement in. That should be something that's included in our programs as well as our athletic handbooks. One of the things we found in looking at the data on our scholarships, we did not have any minority students apply for a scholarship last year. So that's an indicator that maybe we need to be trying some different things to reach students who typically haven't made application for scholarships and try to get some of our minority students to consider applying. So there's some things that we were able to pinpoint that we need to improve on, and we can report back to you also on our movement in meeting those recommendations.
Does the DPI come in and do an actual on-site audit for this then every so many years or no?
They pick districts every few years to do an on-site evaluation with. So the Office of Civil Rights requires DPI to have school districts doing the self-analysis, but then DPI will also pick school districts to go to and do their own review of information as well. And approximately 3 years ago, our school district was part of a DPI audit in which we did a lot of this data collection as well. So we were able to use some of that information in this report.
So we would encourage anyone to get into our website and take a look at this and see what you think of what they have come up with. It looks like some really good recommendations and things that would improve our programming, I would think, so it's a good thing. Anyone else have any questions, comments?